What is climate change? In simple terms, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures, right, and weather patterns that's caused primarily by human activities such as burning of fossil fuels like uh, like the coal, gas stars, and etc., deforestation and industrial process. So like burning of chemicals and also like these activities release greenhouse gases like CO2 and all and methane into the atmosphere, like which traps heat and that warms up the planet. That's basically the definition of climate change. So let's look at the primary causes of or the main causes of climate change. So you can say that, as I told you, like burning the fossil fuels, gases, coals, and the deforestation. These are some main causes of the climate change. Apart from that, like agriculture, deforestation, waste management. So these are part of these are the main causes of the climate change. So uh, you might want to know how does the climate change affect the planet, right? So well, the climate change leads to uh, droughts, water scarcity, flooding, melting of ice caps and glaciers, and rising sea levels, right? So and the rising of the global temperatures, and the extreme weather events. Like there are many effects of the global, the climate change. So you might want to know, how does the climate change impact human life or our day-to-day activities? So it can threat our very food security, and it can increase the health risks, and the losses of the global economies, and it can cause displacements of minor communities, even major or minor communities, from one place to another. For example, the tsunami in Japan, that leads to relocate some affected families to higher grounds, something like that. So can this climate change be reversed, right? Can we really do that? Well, I might say, while the effects of climate change cannot be entirely reversed, its progressions can be slowed, right? Can be slowed or mitigated for a fraction. So, well, some solutions are global global leaders have scientists and the global leaders, they have come with a solution, we can reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, like CO2 emissions and all. So we have to transition into more reliable and sustainable form of energy. So, and and by reforestation and protecting ecosystems, right? So we have to plant more trees and blah blah blah. We have to invest in more sustainable technologies, and we have to invest more in carbon capture technologies involved with the capturing carbons, and we have to adopt sustainable lifestyles. So eating food habits, we have to change the food habits, diet habits, blah blah blah. And you might want to know, what's the difference between the global warming and climate change? Well, global warming refers to especially to the rise in Earth's average temperature, surface temperature due to increased greenhouse gas concentration. Well, on the other hand, climate change encompasses a broader range of changes, including global warming, altered weather patterns, rising sea levels, and more extreme weather events. That's the difference between global warming and climate change. So, what role shall we play in climate change? Well, human activities are the primary driver of recent climate change, especially through like burning fossil fuels, like deforestation, industrial emission, and overconsumption, right? So, is there any solutions to climate change? If there is, what are these? Well, as I mentioned, the solutions include like switching to renewable energy like solar, wind, and hydroelectric. We can improve the energy efficiency in homes, buildings, and industries. We can plant more trees and protect forests like reforestation, etc., and to absorb and capture carbon dioxide. And we have to use sustainable agricultural practices. We need to reduce waste, reuse waste, and recycle the waste. And we have to avoid like climate policies. Advocate the climate policies at the local, national, and global levels. What can individuals do to fight climate change? We can conserve energy, use public transport like motorbikes, or cycle, like etc., or carpool, etc. We have to raise awareness. We have to eat less meat or like the plant-based products and more. Yeah, we can do that. We have to shift to just like that, or the meat which has been sourced ethically. That is important point, and we have to support sustainable products, right? We just don't buy plastic. Just don't use plastic. Try to use the we have to use that kind of these sort of things. Like these can be recycled, right? It's like try to use this kind of things. So, why is international cooperation important in addressing climate change? Well, climate change is a global issue and no single country can solve it alone. Never. So an international collaboration is very, very much important and crucial and vital. Like the Paris Agreement encourages nations to work together to limit global warming, share resources, transfer technology, and assist vulnerable countries in adapting to impact of climate change. So yeah, that's I think that's all for today's video. I hope you like and enjoy this video. Just give the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Thuya Vlogs. See you on my next video. Thank you.